Nation to get hype. I need PlayStation Nation to get hype. Get hype out here, PlayStation Nation. It's a movie. It's always a celebration when it comes to the PlayStation Nation. It's always a celebration when it comes to the PlayStation Nation. Oh boy. I said, oh boy. Yo, what is good, YouTube? What is good, PlayStation Nation? It is your boy Persona of Gaming with Persona, host of When Persona Speaks, host of When Persona Interviews, and one half of the host of What's Up PlayStation Podcast. Every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. And listen well. I said, oh boy. I said, oh boy. Yo, listen, man. I'm hyped. I'm excited. I feel good today, man. It is really a great day. I hope you ladies and gentlemen are feeling good today. I hope you guys are hyped and excited. And I hope you guys had a great day today. And if you didn't have a great day today, we're going to change that. You understand? Especially if you're a first-time listener and you stopping by the channel and you wasn't having that great of a day today. Your uncle Persona, we going to change that. You understand? Because over here on my side of YouTube and within my community here at Game with Persona, we all about gaming. We all about the jokes. We all about the laughs. And we all about the greatness that is PlayStation. So you are going to have a good time over here for the newcomers and for the regulars, the day ones, and those that continue to support your boy. Thank you. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. The PlayStation Nation continues to grow strong, 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 up, and up. But before we get into anything, I want to shout out Nariko. Nariko, man, with the $20 super chat, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. You always support me and you support Bari as well, man, with the, we really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. Shout out to Nariko. But where are my manners? Ladies and gentlemen, where are my manners? I didn't even shout y'all out in the chat. I'm sorry. Let's do this right. Right? Yo, Stardust, what's good, man? Corey Macy in the building. Hen 10, what is going on, man? Jamar Bates in the building. When we meet, how you doing, man? ISA in the building. My boy Star Guardian 88 in the building. Harry Tran, what's good, man? Quanvo in the building. Teal, my boy Teal in the building. Eon 8, what is going on, sir or madam? Thank you for coming through. Ice Queen Gaming, what is going on? Med Ryan in the building. What's good, man? Aaron is in the building. Pug Channel in the building. Matrix is in the building. I'm assuming you're in the Matrix. That means you took the red pill. Was it the red pill that really showed you what the world was like, or was it the blue? I forget. It's been so long since I've seen the Matrix movies. You know what? I might watch those. I might watch the Matrix movies this weekend. Right? I'll tell you guys a cool story. Real quick, and then I'll finish out and everybody. Last weekend, right? Sunday. Sundays are really like a chill day. It's not really nothing too, no pressure. You clean up the crib, you do laundry, whatever. It's really, Sundays really is a really chill day, right? So I'm chilling. I was really relaxing. I was relaxed, and I was like searching through HBO Max, right? And I'm like, yo, man, I'm kind of in a movie mood, right? I want to watch some movies, right? And, they got the entire Mummy collection. So Mummy 1, The Mummy Returns, and then The Scorpion King. So, man, and Scorpion King, I didn't really like Scorpion King with The Rock. I didn't really like that movie, so I didn't watch that. But Mummy and Mummy Returns, those were Brendan Fraser. Those are my movies. You understand? I love those movies a lot, right? So I was like, shit, man, let me watch the movies. So I ended up watching both movies, Mummy 1 and Mummy Returns. Love that. Those two movies so much. Like, I can watch those like anytime and really enjoy myself. Same thing with The Matrix, right? I might watch The Matrix this weekend. I'm not even gonna I might watch all 3 Matrix movies this weekend, and that might be something I do. But shout out to Matrix, man. Shadow the Goat in the building. Keith the PlayStation Gamer. That is what I'm talking. What a name! Shout out to Keith, man. Thank you so much for coming through. Eddie87, thank you. Foxing around. What is good, man? Caleb Kaiser. What's good, man? Iron Fist. And Buck Rogers in the building. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know how we do it here. Round of applause for the people in the chat. I said round of applause for the people in the chat. Shout out to y'all, man. Big shout out to y'all. I really do appreciate you guys, honestly. Right? Yo, Bari in the building. The other half of What's Up PlayStation. Shout out to my boy Bari. Appreciate you, man. Listen, man. Listen. I gotta talk to y'all, right? All right, Bucky lurking. That's cool. I gotta talk to y'all, man. We gotta talk. It's a lot of news. It's a lot of news. You feel me? It's some news. It's some things I want to talk about, right? Listen. I see people I already see people trying to rain on this Ratchet and Clank news. Listen, PlayStation always comes through. PlayStation always comes through with the news. PlayStation always comes through with the surprise out of nowhere announcements, right? And I love it. I love it because it really, I wasn't really expecting anything too crazy to, be announced today. Like, I figured, it's a regular Thursday. And, man, PlayStation's like, yo, look. PlayStation's like, yo, Persona, we got you, bruh. We know that we know you looking for the news. We know that you looking for some, you want to see these release dates. PlayStation know how I am. You understand? I want to see release dates. Give me some dates. I'm fiending for some dates right now. You get what I'm saying? And PlayStation's like, yo, Persona, we got you. We gonna put something out just for you. Now, I love Ratchet and Clank series. I love the games. And I'm really excited for this new Ratchet and Clank game that's coming out. And they have given us our release date. But before we talk about that, right? Before we talk about that, I want to say something to y'all. First, though, let me know if the sound, how the sound is on. Let me know how the sound is on the podcast. Sorry about that. Let me know how the sound is on the podcast. Let me know if I'm coming through clear, if it's too loud, too low. I want to make sure this experience is good for y'all. But listen, if somebody's trying to rain on your parade, on your excitement, thank you, Till. I appreciate that. If somebody's trying to rain on your parade, rain on your excitement, right? Rain on your parade, rain on your excitement about Ratchet and Clank, I need you guys to tell them one thing. You understand? I need you guys to tell them, it didn't play. It didn't play. Oh, it didn't play.
Sit down and close.
Oh, we gotta do it again. Hold on. You gotta tell them this, man.
Sit down and close your mouth. I'm not gonna say it again.
That's it. That's all you gotta tell them. Because we're not accepting none of that negativity around here. You understand? PlayStation Nation, we're not accepting none of that when it comes to these games. You understand? When it comes to the games that's coming out, we getting release dates. PlayStation's continually delivering. You're gonna have the detractors, right? You're gonna have the people that's gonna try to, it's not that great. They're gonna try to down your excitement, try to make it look like you are foolish for being excited for these games. Listen.
Sit down and close your mouth.
That's it.
I'm not gonna say it again.
That's it. Yo, Glorious War, what's good, man? That's all you gotta tell them, right? That's all you gotta be like, sit down and close your mouth. PlayStation Nation, we gonna start sunning and daughtering for the loudmouth chicks as well in the game community. We gotta start sunning these fools out here. You understand? Enough of this, right? PlayStation is continuously delivering and knocking it out the park. Right? Enough of this. Enough of the detracting. Enough of this. Oh, $70 games. This $70. Enough of that. It's enough. Because PlayStation is delivering, and it's something that I was talking about on a podcast last week. Also, shout out to Porter Rock. I was on 60 frames per second no lag podcast this week with Porter Rock, Bari, J Dub, all day. An Optimist Code, man. Shout out to those boys over there. It was really fun being over there and being on that show, man. Very welcoming podcast. But listen, PlayStation Nation, it's enough of this, right? Games are $70. That's just the end of it, right? You it's time to move on, right? If every game that comes out moving forward, and you know what's funny? I'm only going to stick to PlayStation with this. I'm not even going to talk about the third-party games because you see a lot of folks that try to correlate the price increase to PlayStation because PlayStation is also participating in it, which we know, right? Fine, I think a lot of us can agree that games should be $70, but you got a lot of people that's trying to make it look like PlayStation is the ones that kind of introduced this to the industry, when really it was just the industry that kind of just went in this direction. Third-party multi-plat developers were the first ones to introduce this, but that's neither here nor there. Let's just focus on PlayStation. If every game that comes out moving forward or this gen, I can already tell you what's going to happen. I can see the playbook with a lot of these dudes, right? A lot of people, a lot of detractors, right, are gonna, anytime a game gets announced for PlayStation, I'm talking PlayStation exclusives. Any PlayStation exclusives that get announced that has that $70 price tag, you're going to see the same thing. You're going to see wannabe game journalists, or, you're going to see game journalists that's trying to pass off as neutral or really putting this information out there for clicks, because really that's what a lot of these, there's a couple of game journalists and websites that I respect, right, that I really do respect, right? Shout out to my boy Chandler Wood, PlayStation Lifestyle. I like their website, right? But it's also a lot of game journalist sites out here that's really trying to put this information out there in a way that's going to garner a reaction so that they can get clicks. We know this. The site needs to generate revenue. It needs traffic. So they're going to do specific types of tactics, right? But if every PlayStation game that comes out is going to be $70, and it has that $70 price tag on it, we're going to be seeing, I don't want to see game journalists every PlayStation exclusive. Oh, well, PlayStation, they're releasing another game that's, it's $70, right? And, in my mind, I'm like, I don't care. I do not care. That's how I feel about it. You understand? Because I'm looking at it as, listen, the industry is moving in this direction, right? The industry is moving in this direction. And either you're going to move with it or you're going to get left behind. Because the rebuttal can't be Game Pass. The rebuttal can't be Game Pass. It can't be. You can't say, oh, well, Game Pass is a better deal because you're paying $10 versus $70. Because by that logic, if games would have stayed at 60, right? Games would have stayed at 60, and Game Pass would have still, Game Pass is still out and doing what it's doing. 60 wouldn't have been enough. 60 would have been too much. People don't even want to spend that. Right? People don't the deeper we go into this, people don't even want to spend 60. So of course seeing 70 is going to be outlandish because a lot of people don't want to spend 60. And we're talking, let's go back to last gen when a lot of people were saying, oh, I'll wait for a sale, or it should have been cheaper for $60 games. This is why I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, PlayStation Nation, these people, you just got to hit them with the straight up.
Sit down and close your mouth. I'm not going to say it again.
It's really, that's really how it's going to have, you really got to start sunning these people because, and I'm speaking the detractors in the community, and I'm speaking about the journalists as well. You really just going to have to you're going to have to brush that stuff to the side because these people are always going to feel the way they feel about that $70 price tag, despite the game being worth it for a lot of people. Because a lot of people, listen, I bought as soon as the pre-order, you know why I like PlayStation? The PlayStation Store? Because for a lot of the big games that they announced, I added a lot of those to my wish list. So whenever the game becomes available for pre-order on the PlayStation Store, it sends you a message and says, hey, look, you can now pre-order this game. Click here or whatever. So, as soon as it was up in the PlayStation Store, I got the message. I went and pre-ordered. And I'll tell you guys this. I didn't pre-order the $70 version. Of course not. What am I, an idiot? No. I pre-ordered the $80 version. I pre-ordered the $80 version. Oh my God, I'm paying $10 more than what people are willing to spend for the game. What people are willing to not spend on the game. Well, what type of fool am I? You feel me? So, when it comes to that, moving forward, we are going to, with the game journalists, because there is a demographic of people out there who do hate the fact that games are $70. They can feel how they feel, whatever. But what you're going to see a lot of, and ladies and gentlemen, I want you to be aware of this, and I really want you guys to understand, you're going to see game journalists capitalize off that anger that some people may have about games being 70, specifically PlayStation games being 70, right? Because here's the thing. If you remember, last gen, a lot of people felt that a game with no multiplayer attached to it wasn't worth 60. You guys remember that? Last gen, I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. You understand? We all remember. You understand? We all remember. You understand? So, you know, back then, people thought that single player only games weren't worth 60. And that multiplayer needed to be attached to it to give it quote unquote replayability. Right? But this goes back to something I was talking about last week. When it comes to products, when it comes to gaming, right? When it comes, like, for a lot of us, this is our hobby, right? This is our pastime. This is something that we love to do, right? For me personally, I've been gaming since 4 or 5, 3, 4, 5 years old. Since the 90s, I've been gaming, right? Gaming is something that, I truly do enjoy. It's something that has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember, right? I want to support that hobby as much and as long as I can, because I do not want to see the hobby and my pastime, something that I enjoy to do, I do not want to see it go away. Right? And, I get that a lot of people may not think, one-to-one about how I feel about it and how I view it, right? But when it comes to products, right? When it comes to providing a service, right? When it comes to providing great games, when it comes to getting people to buy into your vision, right? This is something I've said, and I will stand by this stance. People will buy something that is of interest to them, regardless of the price. Because one, this is how business and marketing. This is why companies have marketing teams, right? And two, when a product is good, for a lot of people, they don't care. And I'm not even just talking about hardcore gamers, right? I'm not talking about that, right? Because that's a small, contrary to popular belief, hardcore gamers, quote unquote, that is a very small demographic of people. I'm talking for lack of a better term, the casuals, the people that really, they maybe buy 1, 2, 3, 4 games a year, right? If that, right? If they see a game that is of interest to them, right? Like Ratchet and Clank, very colorful, beautiful looking game, lots of explosions, particle effects, cool, quirky enemies, things like that. Someone sees a commercial for that game, right? Their first thing coming to mind isn't, oh my God, I can't wait to play it when it's on sale. Oh, I want to play it, but, it's $70, so it goes against what I believe in, so I'm not going to buy. No one in the real world, and this is why, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to understand, right? And I'm always preaching this because, as much as we all like to be on social media and we like to debate and we interact with each other and things like this, one thing that I think a lot of us need to understand, right, is that with social media, one, is an echo chamber of people that are angry, that are, just spewing bullshit or really just talking just to talk, right? For a lot of people on social media, how they feel on social media is not how they act in real life or even think in real life, right? But being on social media, a lot of people think the cameras is on them, so I gotta save face. I'm trying to be a part of this clique or whatever case may be. Whatever reason is the reason why people do what they do. I'm not a therapist or a psychologist, so I can't, I won't delve into that. I have my theories, which, I'll do a podcast about that some other day. But, how people think and feel is not what the real world thinks and feels. Right? You see a lot of people that, on social media that are against $70 games. They think this is wrong. This is highway robbery, all these different things. Right? But then you'll see them with the game. Right? Or, the game will still sell 5, 10, 12, 15 million. It'll sell however many millions of copies of the game. Why is that? Because for a lot of people in the real world, when they see that commercial, when they see Spider-Man swinging through the streets, when they see Ratchet and Clank with all these explosions, when they see God of War, Ragnarok with Atreus and Boy and all these great lighting and graphics and explosions and hacking and such, when they see Gran Turismo with the beautiful race cars and the tracks, and when they see Horizon Zero Dawn with these massive thunder jaws and massive beautiful world and all these different things in the world, when they see Returnal with all these things happening on the screen, very beautiful game and all these different things, when people in the real world see that stuff in commercials on TV, in commercials on social media, wherever they're seeing these things, right? When they see that gameplay, when they see that stuff, when they see COD, right, and all these different things, in their mind, they're not thinking, oh man, I wish I can buy this game, but it's $70 and it goes against what I believe in, or what I think is right. No one is thinking that. In people's minds, people are thinking, oh my God, I need to get that game right now. I need that right now. That's what people think. That's what people want. So a lot of this that we see on social media is bullshit. Because it's not how the world thinks. It's not how the world feels. It's just what social media thinks. And the people you see on social media complaining like this, you'd be surprised how small of a pocket of people that is. But despite that, you are going to still see people complain. And you are going to see game journalists still putting out these articles about, well, PlayStation's releasing another exclusive that looks amazing, and I can't wait to get it, but it's $70. You're going to still see articles like that. And all you got to do is tell them, come on. Why do that? It don't play right away. What's wrong with this one? I don't know why this one won't do it.
Sit down and
Here we go. All
close
right,
your
hold
mouth.
up. So you got to pretty much tell them,
Sit down and close your mouth. I'm not gonna say it again. That's all. That's it.
that's all you got to tell them. Yo, Damien, what's good, man? Andre Clay, what's good? Unknown, what is going on? Up, Chuck Gaming in the building. What's good, man? Appreciate you, bro. Mr. Fireman, what's going on, man? How you doing? Yo, that's what I'm saying. People out here buying, yo, Damien, man, what's up? People out here buying $1,000 phones. Like, come on. Yo, when I distort my voice, right, when I was, like, talking and doing the echo, did you guys hear that? I'm playing around with, like, different voice sounds and things like that to bring and add more comedy and add some spice and flair to the to the podcast. Did you guys hear that? Let me do it right now. Let me see if you guys hear it. Let me see. Hold up. Yo, so can you guys hear that? Does my voice sound different? Tell me if it sounds different. I'm curious. I'm curious if it sounds different. But I'm playing around with some stuff, guys. Listen, I put on Twitter that quality about to jump. It's different, right? Okay. Does it sound like echoey? Is it like an echo? That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be an echo. Hey, man, listen, I got some good ones, man. I got some good ones. This one right here I was playing with. Yo, y'all gonna love this one, man. Yo, listen, I got some stuff, man, that's about to bring, I'm about to entertain the hell out of y'all. I promise, man. This shit about to be entertaining, right? Like, so I got the one that sounds like an auto-tune. Hey, PlayStation Nation, I need you to separate now. I got some good ones, man. Yo, listen. Hey, yo, man, I got some good ones, man. I got some good ones. Hey man, I got some good voice changes, man. Trust me. Yo, let me set everything up, man. I got y'all. Oh man, I got y'all, man. I promise. Hey man, I might start the podcast off like that too with the auto tune, man. Throw that auto tune on real quick. Yo, I got one. Yo, I got a good one. One more, and then we gonna keep it going. This one is y'all gonna love this one. So anytime I'm gonna impersonate like Xbots or people on Twitter that the people on Twitter that's always complaining and they don't play no game. Neutrals. So essentially this is what neutral gamers sound like. Y'all ready? Y'all gonna love this. Oh my god. I don't get it. Like, why are the games $70? Like, oh my god, I can't afford it. Like, games were $60 last gen, and I can't even, I didn't even buy them then. What's going on? Like, yo, what is going on? Games were $70. Now, I can't pay for that. Like, I shouldn't have to pay $70 for games. That is unacceptable. Listen, guys, I am a neutral gamer. Okay? I am a neutral gamer, and I care about you. Okay? I'm here for you. Games should not be $70. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Oh boy, I hope you guys enjoy. I got some dope sounds, man. I got some stuff in the works, man. But yo, let's talk about this Ratchet and Clank, man. Oh shit, yeah, they might. Yo, fire breather, you might be right about that. I ain't even think about that. Okay, here we go. Auto tune again. Auto tune. You want to hear the auto tune? All right, let me get through the Ratchet and Clank. I'll play around it. All right. So, wait, what's going on? Why is my display? Oh no. Hold on, boys. Display one. Yo, I don't know why my display. I don't know why my display. Why is my display acting up like that? Hold on, guys. Hold up. Hold on. I don't know why my display is messing up like that. I'm so sorry. They trying to get me out the paint, man. They trying to get me out. Hey, yo, my display won't work. Okay, capture. Yo, they doing your boy dirty right now. Okay, hold up. Let's do it like this. We're going to remove it. Remove it. And then we're going to add a display. I'm not sure why. Display capture. Add display capture. Add source. No. Why is it? Hey, yo, what is? Yo, I'm not sure why it won't capture my secondary display. Oh, shit. My display tools. Hey, man, I don't know why it won't cap the display. That's, that has never happened before, man. No, I don't want that display. Display, how do I remove it? Yes, I'm sure. Yo, guys, I don't know why my display won't capture. It won't pick up my second monitor, which is weird. I'm so sorry for this. Don't switch. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's picking up that. Okay. Ah, crap. Okay. Done. All right, hold up. Hold up. We'll do it like this. The show must go on, right? I got y'all. All right, y'all see that, right? Hold up. Let me y'all see my display, right? Let me know in the chat if y'all the Xbox got me. Yo, listen, they I don't know what is going on right now. Y'all see my display though, right? Y'all see that and see everything? Let me know in the chat. Y'all see everything. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like, hey, it's never ever done that before. Oh, you see it? All right, cool. All right. So the show must go on, man. They ain't gonna get me out the paint that easy, right? All right. So, Ratchet and Clank. You know, listen, man. We've been waiting for this game for a minute, right? And I'm not gonna lie. I was under the impression that this game was gonna release within like the first 3 months of this year, because something that Insomniac said last year it wasn't at the Game Awards? No, it was at some other award. It was at some other show that Jeff Keighley was doing. It might have been Gamescom, I think it was, or something like that. But I remember they showed like some new gameplay of Rift Apart, and then I know that they showed I know that they were talking about like the game would be coming out early next year, or early launch window or something like that. That's what they were saying. But then, once January kind of like went through, like came and gone, and then like, February, we're in February now and we ain't really seen nothing. I'm like, all right, yeah, this game is definitely not coming out till like the spring or the summer, right? I really started thinking that. Well, realistically, once January ended, that's when I was like, oh yeah, this is done. This is donezo, right? But yo, PlayStation, they came through today. They essentially said, with Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, it's coming out June 11th, which honestly, I think this is a good date, right? Because you look at February, right? In February, we got Ys 9, and I'm talking all games, not just exclusives, right? So, I know someone Persona, that's not exclusive to PlayStation. Oh my God. I know, relax. We got Ys 9, we got the Nihon remaster, we got Destruction All Stars, like, a lot of good games. Persona 5 Striker. James Williams, do you read My Hero manga? I don't read the manga, James. I watch the show. And then March, it's funny. March is really the only month that I can't really put like my finger on, right? In terms of game, because I know Balan Wonderland comes out in March, which I'm not buying that. Like that game is just not. It's not my cup of tea, man. I played the demo and I'm just like, nah, I can't do this. But outside of Balan Wonderland, I'm trying to think what else comes out in March, and nothing really comes to mind, right? Nothing substantial, right? But then I'm wondering, why did PlayStation move? Well, we know why. The development team needed more time. So, PlayStation, they moved it to April 30th. But I'm wondering, will PlayStation, like, by the end of this month or early next month? Oh, Kena. Well, we don't know yet. Kena might not be in March, right? Kena, like, that whole thing leaked, but then PlayStation removed it. And Kena hasn't confirmed or denied that March window, but we still haven't seen a date from them yet. If we don't see a date by like the end of this month, and then I'm really gonna be like kind of apprehensive about whether or not this game is gonna be coming out in March. Now here's my theory with Kena. My theory with Kena is that this game is actually going to be a PlayStation Plus game. Hear me out. I know some of y'all are about to get the pitchforks on me. Hear me out. Hold on. I don't know, because like PlayStation really has been like in their bag when it comes to PS Plus pretty much since the PS5 dropped, right? Bugsnax was a game that got shown off at the June event, right? Pretty cool small team, small developed team and things like that. And that was with PS Plus. Destruction All Stars, originally supposed to be a $70 title, got put into PS Plus in February. I can see them doing the same thing with Kena, because I remember I remember the Kena developers saying that this game is like, it's a smaller scale game. It's a game that's being built around you being able to beat it in a weekend, right? I remember them tweeting stuff like that, right? Cold Blood, what's good, man? I remember them tweeting stuff like that, right? So with this game being a smaller scale game, or a game that you could really like sink your teeth into and complete it in a weekend, I feel like this is something that PlayStation might put into Plus. Now, if they don't, like, I'm fine either way. Like, the game is getting supported by me. You understand? I'm just like speculating here, right? I'm not hoping that the game is in PS Plus. I'm just speculating. But I can see PlayStation being like, oh, you know what? At the end of February, they're like, oh, yeah, in March, your free games are, for PlayStation 5, Kena, right? And things like that. I can see them doing that. And I honestly, all right, like, if that's what they're going to do, all right. But just know that it would get supported either way from me. But then, when you look at April, May, and June really are solid months when it comes to games, and really when it comes to games that can only be played on PlayStation. Because April, we've got Returnal. Something else comes out in April. Outsiders. And obviously I know Outsiders is not an exclusive, but it's a game I'm really excited about. So April, we've got Outriders. I'm excited for the game, and I forgot the name of the damn game. Jesus. Outriders, and then Returnal at the end of April, and then May is a very, very solid month for games, because we've got Resident Evil Village, and we've got Deathloop, right? Deathloop comes out in May, and then we look at June. We've got April is MLB The Show, April as well. Then June we got Ratchet and Clank, right? So from now through June, PlayStation's really got you covered. You get what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to the third party and the first party and the console exclusives, PlayStation's got you covered, right? Like, you really are sitting pretty good on PlayStation when it comes to the games, right? But so Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart comes out June 11th. And we'll watch the trailer in a second. But they pretty much are talking about what you can expect with the game. So here we've got because I hate in some of this wording. I know why they went with some of this wording. It's because a lot of people like to blow things out of proportion or don't have good reading comprehension, right? And I feel so bad for Insomniac, because this is like with Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man 2018, it was the whole Puddlegate bullshit and all that bullshit. Then with Spider-Man Miles Morales, it was, is this a full game or DLC? And they had to keep dealing with that. Then with the Spider-Man remaster, people thought that it wasn't worth the $20 or it wasn't worth being attached to the Ultimate Edition, right? I feel bad for Insomniac, because they've constantly have had to defend themselves, right? Because of people's own stupidity, right? Or people's inability to comprehend. Then the whole 4K 60 thing, it's just a whole lot of bullshit. Yo, King Thrash, what's good, man? Joker, what's up? Right? So I really do feel bad for them, but I understand why their certain wording is what it is. Like, for example, so Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is a brand new full-length adventure. That full-length adventure part, that's the part that them letting you know, look, this is a full-fledged game. Because, again, you'll see somebody say, Ratchet, if they would have put Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart as a brand new adventure, you'll have some idiot on Twitter, is it a full-fledged game? Is it a DLC? Isn't it so I get why they have to be super specific like that, because of other people's stupidity. But it's just sad to see this shit, because, I know they're tired of it. But shout out to Insomniac, man. So when evil Dr. Nefarious uses a device that can access alternate dimensions to find a galaxy where he always wins, Ratchet and Clank are separated. As they try to reunite, they will meet a new Lombax resistance fighter, explore new and familiar locales, but with new dimensional twist, and wield a whole new arsenal of out of this world weapons. I'm excited. If you've never played a Ratchet and Clank game before, this is an excellent one to start with, as the adventure is a standalone storyline, but longtime fans of the series will also find deeper layers of connection to previous games. So again, this is something that newcomers and fans alike can jump in, and no one feels lost, no one feels left out. I love it. Shout out to Insomniac. We're also here today to reveal new artwork for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. This beautiful new piece speaks to the game's theme of duality. Ratchet and Clank are the personification of opposites forming a more powerful whole, and this theme is expanded even more through alternate dimension counterparts of characters and worlds. And I gotta be honest with you guys, this right here, this artwork is immaculate, right? This is some really dope artwork. I like this. I like this a lot. Really, really, really good here. This is good. Pre-orders start today too. Here's a look at the digital content you can unlock early when you pre-order the digital deluxe edition and digital the digital standard edition and digital deluxe edition. So essentially with the digital deluxe, with the regular, so this is with regular edition or digital deluxe, you get this here, right? Let's maximize that a bit. So you get the Carbonox suit, which is from Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. And man, oh man, this suit looks beautiful. My God. The ray tracing, the reflections, and they made sure to let you know, yo man, we went in with this suit. You also get the pixelizer weapon early, and that is from Ratchet and Clank 2016, and that has also been updated to take advantage of the PlayStation 5 ray tracing, all that good stuff. This looks beautiful. I love it, right? And oh my God, let's just look at the ray tracing here, guys. Can we just bask in the glory, right? My God, this suit just looks fantastic. All right, this looks fantastic. Listen, man, I gotta be honest with you. Insomniac is one of the best purchases that PlayStation has done, because man, oh man, have they been working their asses off since being acquired in 2019. We've already gotten 2 games and a remaster, which really it feels like a remake because of all that went into the Spider-Man 2018. All of that within a span of a year and a half, 2 years maybe, 2 years. Listen, Insomniac is on point, man, and they have they have shown their worth time and time again when it comes to quality, right? So again, big shout out to Insomniac and the developers, creators, artists, and things like that over there, the QA testers and everybody, because man, they are really doing a great job with pumping out content, with making sure the content is quality, and man, oh man, they are like kings right now. So shout out to them, right? But this suit here, I mean, listen, guys, I can't wait to see this suit on my TV. I'll be honest with you. I can't wait. I can't wait to see the ray tracing. I don't know if it's going to be ray trace 6. Actually, I think it will be, because they were able to get ray tracing and 60 frames per second with Spider-Man Miles Morales. So I think we'll see something like that here as well, right? So then there is the digital deluxe edition, right? And the digital deluxe edition here, again, it comes with all the early bonuses, the Carbonox armor and the pixelizer weapon, right? But then it includes, the full game, 5 armor sets, photo mode sticker pack, 20 raritanium, the digital soundtrack, the digital art book, right? This edition obviously costs $80. So if you're thinking about getting the digital deluxe edition, it's 80. The digital standard edition is 70, and obviously the physical standard edition is 70 as well. But if you are thinking about it, this is all that you get for the digital deluxe or 80. Listen, I like I said, I got the digital deluxe edition. I'm excited. I can't wait. Judge me all you want. And right here, like I said, here we go. So as with other recent games at participating retailers in US and Canada, we will have special physical launch editions of the game for $69.99 US and $89.99 Canadian. The launch edition will include early unlocks of the Carbonox armor, the Pixelizer weapon packed into a voucher inside the box while supplies last. Also, you can pre-order the standard and digital editions on the PlayStation Store for obviously $69.99 or $89.99 Canadian to receive early unlocks, etc., etc. And then also, if you can't wait, then obviously they've also got some Ratchet and Clank gear that you can get as well from the store. Where you can get this Ratchet and Clank t-shirt, which looks kind of cool. I like it. We still don't, one thing they haven't done for us yet, we still don't know. Yo, Gene Jr., what's up, man? Social Joins, what's good? Absolute MMA, what's up, man? We still don't know the name of the other character, the female Lombax. We don't know her name. For me, I'm excited, and we'll play the trailer right now, actually, while we talk. Right, I'm excited to see how this story unfolds, right? Because, is this supposed to be like an alternate universe Ratchet? Like, is this his long lost sister? Like, how are they going to tie this in? Are they going to get to meet each other? Is it going to switch? Is it going to switch stories? Right? Back and forth, or you do 1 or 2 missions with the female Lombax. You do a couple missions with Ratchet. How are they gonna play? How is that gonna play out? Right? I'm excited to see how they make this story flow. Right? We don't need to know. Find out playing the game. Let's enjoy the story. Oh, listen, social. Oh, 100%. Oh, no, I agree. Listen, play the game. Definitely play the game. But, I would like to know her name at least, you ain't got to tell me, who she is, how she's related. I would like to just know her name. That's it. Can we get, female Lombax's name is Jessica or something. That's all you got to give me. You ain't got to give me no backstory. No, I'll play through the game and I'll get all that backstory. But I wouldn't mind knowing her name right now, personally, unless even knowing her name might actually be knowing her name might actually be a spoiler too. That's why they didn't give it to us. The brain is flowing. The brain is flowing. Rivet. Yo, Zeta D, what's good, man? Yo, Arsenic Steel, what's up, man? He said yes. King Thrash, it's a different dimension version. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely know King Thrash. But listen, that is Ratchet and Clank, June 11th. Ladies and gentlemen, mark your calendars. Yo, Chili Hog, what's up, man? Ratchet, what's her name? Ratchata? Hey man, Ratchata. Aaron, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like. It'd be funny as hell if they name her that too, like Ratchata. That's right. What's your name? My name Ratchata. But listen, man. Let's get into the next topic, man. That is Ratchet and Clank, ladies and gents. I hope you guys buying. Who's buying the game? By the way, I'm curious. How many of you are buying the game? How many of you are buying Ratchet and Clank? I need to know. I need to know right now. Oh, I missed the super chat too. Somebody has super chat. Sorry. Oh, Damien. Yo, shout out to my boy Damien with the $5 super chat. Damien said, I'm calling Sony or Columbia to get my boy Persona a recording contract ASAP. Barry gonna be a manager, by the way, and I'll be the tag. man. Hey man, listen. Anybody can sound like a good singer with that auto tune. You feel me? You gotta put the auto tune on real quick. Come through real quick. Serenade the people. Come through. Hit them with the. Oh, PlayStation Nation. Hey yo, man. Real talk. I definitely would make a song called PlayStation Nation too. Real talk. I got y'all. That'll be my single, right? I just hope Barry a good manager. Barry gotta be a good manager. Get me some good deals. But yo, man, I want to talk about. Listen, I want to talk about. I want to talk about this Digital Foundry stuff real quick, man. Paying $80 for a game makes fake neutrals mad. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, listen, I want to talk about this Digital Foundry real quick because we were talking about this, and the reason why I want to talk about this, right, is we'll touch on what they did, but I kind of want to talk about the repercussions and the integrity. I want to talk about integrity, right? And you know what? Let's look up. Let's listen, ladies and gentlemen. For those that have been following my podcast and channel for a long time, you guys know I like my podcast to have some type of I like to educate. We gonna educate. Your uncle Persona gonna make sure that we all on the same page here, right? Because I really want to talk about integrity, and I want to explain. I want to explain why I feel that what Digital Foundry did, and the reason why I'm using Digital Foundry and as a whole and not just one or two people, because during Porter Rock's podcast, me and Optimus Cole, we were having a small little back and forth, nothing disrespectful, we just had a small disagreement, and he was saying that we should blame the person that made the video and not all of Digital Foundry, right? And my rebuttal to that was, we have to, it all, if we blame just the one person or Digital Foundry, it all falls under the same umbrella because they are a brand, right? Yo, Caleb, thank you so much for the super chat. I believe the box art is very telling the fact that both characters are split between the Rift is that they are the same character. The female Lombax is also Ratchet. That's just my theory. Interesting theory, Caleb. Listen, that'd be pretty dope. So like, whatever you do, she would do in the other world, and it kind of be like on some medium type shit. I would hope they don't do those shit like that. But some medium type shit where it's like split screen and you doing one thing. That would be so funny, man, if they did some shit like that. But before we even talk about the Digital Foundry thing, I just want to go over what is the definition of in integrity, right? Because I want to make sure that we all understand what the meaning of integrity is, so that when I talk about what I'm talking about, we all understand where I'm coming from, right? So integrity, right? Integrity is, the definition of integrity is the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, moral uprightness, right? Or the state of being whole and undivided. So that's the definition of integrity, right? And the reason why I use the word integrity when I speak about this, right? Omar, what's up? The reason why I use the word integrity when I speak on this is because, okay, so the guy's name is Alex or whoever. I don't really know the guy's name, but whoever the person is that did, I think his name was Alex, and I'm sure somebody in the chat will correct me. So if you know what the dude's name is at Digital Foundry that did that, let me know in the chat, correct me. But, he did the video comparing both Control to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X photo mode to give Xbox the edge or the one-up or whatever the case may be, right? And my issue with this, and listen, everybody can have a preference. Everybody can have a preference, right? If you prefer PlayStation, if you prefer Xbox or things like that, that's fine, right? But I think where the lines get muddy, right, and where things get muddy is, people's preference allows them to, people allow their preference to cloud their judgment from critical thinking and also being honest, right? That's where the preference becomes, for lack of a better term, toxic, right? Because we can all have a preference, right? We all prefer a specific console over the other, right? But if PlayStation, and again, I'll use myself for an example. If PlayStation is doing something wrong, if PlayStation is not excelling in a specific area, right? I can acknowledge the fact that PlayStation is not doing so well or poorly in this area because I want to see that improve. For a lot of people out here, they see the errors of people's ways. They see the errors of a console's manufacturer's ways, whatever. They see the errors, but they don't acknowledge it. They try to make excuses, right? They try to make excuses. They sweep it under the rug. Oh, I don't see what you see. I don't know. Or there's always an excuse, right? Here's my issue with Digital Foundry and what they did. And it is all of their fault. Because, it was like I was saying on Porter Rock's podcast. It's a brand. It's a brand. It's a business, right? Regardless of how big or how small. When a video gets uploaded, it gets uploaded as a Digital Foundry video and not as, oh yeah, Alex from Digital Foundry. No, it's none of that. It's a video that's being uploaded to the Digital Foundry YouTube channel for people to consume this information and then go into the wild with this information, thinking this information is correct, and using it to make an educated guess or whatever the case may be, to decide on a game or whatever it might be, depending on what the content is, right? When someone within your camp puts out misleading information, misinformation, or things like that could be damaging to the credibility and be damaging to the credibility of the brand, that's a problem that needs to be snuffed out. Now, I'm not saying get rid of him, but reel this person in, because again, this person is representing Digital Foundry, right? And I think that's what I think some people, they have a hard time, because I see a lot, because and let's take it off, never mind just Optimus Scope, but I've seen a couple of people on Twitter that say, oh well, it's just one person from Digital Foundry, blah blah blah. It's not the whole, all this other stuff. That's fine, but again, they are a brand. You have to uphold the integrity, because for you and the brand, it's about upholding the integrity of gaming, because you're doing these analysis on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, all these different things, and you have to remain impartial to maintain that credibility in that scenario. Like, you have to appear as such because of the line of work that you're doing. Because if you got somebody that's trying to pull every trick out the book for Xbox, how can you believe something they say about a PlayStation game? How can you believe something about a PlayStation game when that integrity has been damaged? When the misinformation is out there? How can you believe something? You can't. And that's where the problem lies. That's where the problem lies. King Thrash, I agree. I agree with you. Like, I know a lot of people say, oh well, some are better than others. No, it's all of them, because I've seen some people, oh well, they're not screening every video. Well, maybe they need to, because if you're really trying to maintain an impartial stance within this game community and trying to just provide the technical analysis of games, consoles, or whatever, you have to, like, in my opinion, you have to maintain that impartial stance to remain credible to all sides. Right, that's the important part, because you're gonna see somebody that's gonna hear what I say, and they're gonna say, "Oh well, they're still gonna, they still credible to me, but the Xbox version is just better, and you're mad." No, I'm not saying, I'm not mad at all. I don't care, right? But if you're trying to maintain an impartial stance, you have to make sure that you're level with everything. You can't be pulling out these magic tricks from the box to prop up another console because of preference. There's no room for that here. If you're trying to bring in all audiences of people, meaning Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, PC, you can't not be. You have to be impartial. You have to maintain that integrity, because it's important to the brand. And it's important to your image if you care about that. If you're trying to bring in all demographics of people. If you're trying to just sell to the highest bidder, and that highest bidder just so happens to be Xbox, and so you're going to prop things up to look better on Xbox and pull out whatever you can to make the Xbox look like the best version, fine. If that's what you want to do, if that's the brand that you want to go, if that's the brand and the road that you want to go down, fine. That's fine. But I also think you should also speak up and say that and be upfront, because here's the problem. If you're not trying to be like that, but you have people in your camp being like that, but you don't want to have that type of image, what happens? You reel in your boy. You distance from him, or your credibility just continues to dip. Because here's the thing. As much as a lot of hardcore gamers may not like Digital Foundry, right, or may not listen to them or may not follow them, there's a lot more people who do. Digital Foundry didn't get to a million followers, for nothing, right? A lot of people do watch them. A lot of people do support them, right? So when you have a lot of people watching and supporting, that's a lot. And you guys know how I feel about misinformation. That's a lot of misinformation that can get spread around and spread throughout the community. When you have that misinformation being spread throughout the community, it breeds stupidity. It breeds stupidity. I'll say it again. It breeds stupidity. That's not something we want, right? We all want to uphold the integrity of gaming, and I'm not just talking about the gamer. I'm talking about I'm talking about the gamer. I'm talking about the journalist. I'm talking about the YouTuber, right? And this is the thing. I know there's a lot of people in the community who don't want to uphold that integrity. They just want their favorite console to look the best, and that's it. And again, you want other people. Some people may be trying to sell to the highest bidder. And if that's the case, I would rather you be upfront and be like, look, sponsored by Microsoft, sponsored by PlayStation, sponsored by whatever, so that someone that sees that can make an educated decision to say, oh, okay, if you're sponsored by this, then maybe what you say about this, this, and this, I might not be able to come to you for anymore. But you see, that's why they won't do it. Because of that exact statement that someone may say. So they'll act oblivious and, oh, well, I didn't know, and oh, we'll take it down, or no, we really do. We just trying to bring the facts, and we're just trying to provide the information to our audience. They'll remain oblivious and try to come off as they're trying to be wholesome, and trying to be just for the gamer. We're just here to provide the information. And now listen, it's not every single game, right? Because there are games that they do where the PlayStation does run better. The original Control Ultimate Edition video, the PlayStation version is better. That video is up. It's the second video that got put up where they were trying to use photo mode to prop up the Xbox to be in a better light. But this is where I go back to the integrity of gaming. Yo, Big Avell, what's good, man? That integrity, excuse me, that integrity is you see it in the community. Yo, Trill, Vic, what's good, man? Trill Wave in the building. Shout out to my boy. You see it in the community. You see it in podcasts. You see it in gaming journalism. You see it across the board, that integrity that a lot of people depend on when it comes to getting their information. A lot of people that are providing this information is not upholding the integrity, despite their preference. Despite the preference, right? Because something that I always tell you guys, here on my channel, I like to screen share. I like to show y'all what I'm reading, what I'm looking at when it comes to the information that we talk about, so that we all can see it, right? But also, I'm never gonna, like, if PlayStation is fucking up, you gonna hear from me, man. Like, for instance, PlayStation putting games on PC or on Xbox for this matter, that's a L. I don't care how you slice it. I don't care how, it's better for gaming. I don't give a fuck about no Xbox gamer. I don't give a fuck about them being able to play MLB. I don't care about that. I don't care about a PC gamer that's crying about PlayStation exclusives not being on PC. No one cares about them. Buy a PlayStation. That's how I feel. I will hold that stance till the end of time. You want to play a PlayStation exclusive? Buy a PlayStation. Buy a PlayStation. It's that simple. I'll maintain that stance to the end of time. And PlayStation putting games elsewhere is an L. It's an L. It's not good. It's not good for gaming, in my opinion. Now, some people may agree. Some people might not agree. That's fine. That's fine. That's how I feel. But, in terms of Digital Foundry, I just hope that I would just hope that they look at the community. And listen, and it's funny, Bari said this on Porter Rock's podcast as well, and I agree with it too. If it's bringing in the views, if it's bringing in money, Digital Foundry, they don't give a fuck, which is true, right? Because the fanboys on both sides are going to look at the video, even if it is propping up PlayStation. Because you'll have the Xbox fanboys going to the video all happy, doing podcasts, doing analysis on the video and all that stuff. But then you'll have the PlayStation side going to the video pouting, oh, well, it's stronger because of this and because of that. That's not, So they're getting views on both sides anyway. So they really are playing both sides of the field when it comes to the fanboy war, when it comes to the console war. Because both sides still go and look at these videos. Right? So, it's funny because I say all of what I said, but then at the end of the day, I agree with Bari. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. Because if it's pulling in the views, if it's making them the money, they're going to continue to do it because they don't really give a fuck about you or me or anybody or really the integrity of gaming. If it's pulling in the views and bringing in the money, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. So it's like, at that point, when you come to that realization, what do? What do you say? How do you feel? Right? Because for me, I don't really watch Digital Foundry too much. I don't. Right? But the funny thing is, Digital Foundry has also been Digital Foundry have also done some exposing. Like, let's go to Puddlegate. Remember Puddlegate from Spider-Man 2018? And Digital Foundry did that analysis, and they were talking about how, there's more puddles than what was actually even shown, and the game actually looks better than it did at E3 and all this other stuff. Remember that? Like, and I think that's why Digital Foundry, they will still be around, because they play both sides to a degree. But They just care about the views, man. It's about the money. It's about the money. The more mainstream gaming becomes, it's about the money. What the money say? Right? If I say this, am I going to get the money? What did Unknown say? Horizon released on without any fanfare too. You'd think a highly praised PlayStation game would be making waves, but all it was in the news for was a mediocre PC port. Yeah, that is true. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's funny. I don't know. Speaking of PC, can we talk about this real quick? I want to talk about this real quick, man. Let's go talk about this real quick. Matter of fact, I want to talk about this tweet real fast. Right? Who tagged me in this? I think El Matador. Was it El Matador? Yeah, it was El Matador that tagged me in this. Right? I want to talk about this tweet real quick. Right? I want to talk about this tweet. So this Tech Noir, which I'm being honest, I've never heard of this guy. I've never seen any of his tweets before today. Like I'm being serious too when I say that. I don't know who this is, but I got tagged in this, and so pretty much he says the news is leaking because Final Fantasy is supposed to be having a concert this weekend, and Toriyama is, all the big Final Fantasy wigs are going to be there. There's supposed to be a special announcement, right, being made about Final Fantasy VII. And then there's the speculation about, a new Final Fantasy game being announced, and the PS5 version of Final Fantasy VII Remake is being announced with, with some DLC or some additions and things like that, right? But, this guy is saying news is leaking, seen some YouTubers reporting on this today, and yes, they're correct. The definitive edition, unsure if it's retaining the name for launch, will be PS5 and PC only title. Then he says, why? Because Square Enix are preparing to become a part of PlayStation Studios over the next 24 months. Listen. Yo, listen, man. Hey, yo, listen. Hey, yo, listen, man. This type of stuff, like this type of stuff, it's like it's almost like torture to a degree, right? Because these insiders and leakers, they come. It's like a new one every single day, man. Like, some people will get lucky with some type of information and guess something right, and then all of a sudden, now they're an insider and they just start putting this crazy shit out here. And again, I don't know this person. I don't know his track record with information and leaking and all this other stuff. But listen, man, this stuff is like torture at this point because listen, okay, let's play around with this, right? For the podcast's sake, let's play around with this. So let's just so happen to say that Square Enix is preparing to become a part of PlayStation Studios over the next 24 months, right? I mean, I would be very happy with that, right? I would be extremely happy. I would be giddy. I would definitely be happy because, Square Enix is one of my favorite developers, publishers, of all time, right? I would put them in the top 3 for me personally, right? But if PlayStation does this, man, they are the GOATs, man. They are the greatest of all time, man. I mean, they already are the GOATs, but man, they like Super Saiyan GOAT. Like, if Square Enix is under PlayStation's umbrella and the games are coming out on PlayStation, oh my God, man. Like, I feel like PlayStation can't be stopped at that point. Right? But, you know, again, I don't even want acquisitions like this because it screams multi-plat. It's the only way to recoup from a purchase like that. I mean, yo, Amanda, what's up? OBJ in the building. What's good, man? S, Logical. What's up? Well, Logical say PC players smoke toenail clippings out of the pipe, out of their pipes. Ayo, chill out. Ayo, Logical, chill out, man. I don't know if so if something like this were to happen, I ain't gonna lie and say I wouldn't be excited. But my issue is that, yo, these insiders and leakers and all this bullshit, man. They really gotta stop. They gotta stop with this stuff, man, because it's too much misinformation. It's too much what ifs, man. Especially on the PlayStation side. You know, we don't play that what if game. That's Xbox stuff, man. Like, yo, Crosshairs, what's up? If it was true though, I'd be excited, right? But that's not what I want to talk about. I just wanted to point that out, right? But we'll see what happens. I want to talk about this right here. Right? So I had just seen this as I was like creating the show. I was like, oh yeah, we got to talk about this. All right, so Kingdom Hearts, the series, is coming to PC for the first time ever on March 30th. Hooray, you know, everyone's excited, but it's exclusive to the Epic Game Store. Right? Now, listen. Remember when I was talking about how some of these PC elitists, they're like Karens, right? Right? And for those that doesn't know what a Karen is pretty much a racist white lady, right? But a racist white lady that screams and like, they always screaming and they feel like the world that life is unfair and they feel like they're being oppressed and all this other shit, but they're always in other people's business. That's one thing about a Karen. A Karen is always in somebody else's business when they shouldn't be. They should be minding their business, but they don't. PC elitists are like Karens to me, and I especially in this specific situation, right? And this is why I say a lot of people's anger within the gaming community holds no validity. There's no validity to it, right? Because especially on the PC side, because you see a lot of people angry at the fact that that Kingdom Hearts is exclusive to the Epic Game Store. They're mad at that. They're mad that the games are exclusive to the Epic Game Store, as if they need to go out and buy a whole console to play a game. No, you just, instead of typing www.steam.com, they just got to type www.epicgames or Epic Store, whatever the fuck the website, .com, right? And PC gamers are mad at that. Ayo, I can't make this stuff up. Look. Yeah, I can't wait for it. I can wait a year for a Steam release. No big deal. I own the entire collection on PS4 anyway. Ayo, wait a year to play it on Steam because you don't want to type in because you don't want to type in a different website. Ayo, this community is next level, bruh. This gaming community is insane, man. So this guy here is like, yo, guys, I don't understand why people are so upset about Kingdom Hearts coming to Epic Game Store. Can someone enlighten me? Severely overpriced and exclusive to Epic Games, which carries its own wide assortment of problems. Yeah, I noticed that extremely high price. That sucks. Thanks, though. It's the same price in the PS Store. Just wait on a sale. Like, yo. Hey, yo, Kingdom Hearts on PC is good. The fact is behind Epic Games. Sorry, but with that restriction, it's a hard pass. such a ruin to Kingdom Hearts. Ayo, the fact that they gotta type. Ayo, the fact that you gotta type a different website and probably make an account to buy the game is a a restriction. Ayo, it said a restriction. Ayo, man, listen. What if I can wait this long for the PC version? I could wait another year for the Steam version. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just like mind blown by this. People would really wait an entire year just because they don't want to type in a different launcher? Type in a different website? And you going to tell me that PC elitists aren't Karens of gaming? They're not the Karens of gaming, bro? Hey, hell nah, man. I'm waiting for Kingdom Hearts on PC for ages, and then it's fucking Epic exclusive, for fuck's sakes. And let's not talk about the price. Oh yeah, I forgot PC gamers don't like to pay for games over $20. Epic, as always, wanting to encourage exclusivity and also forcing you to download its application. Everyone has the right to play their favorite series on platforms they want. Ayo, I need to ask y'all a serious question. Is a different website considered a different platform? I'm asking a serious question. Ladies and gentlemen in this chat, I'm genuinely asking you a serious question. If instead of going to Steam.com, going to EpicGameStore.com, is that considered a different platform? Matter of fact, let's do this. Platform. A-T-F-O, definition, meaning. Let's do this. What's the meaning of platform? Right? A raised level. So the definition of platform is a raised level or surface on which people or things can stand, a declared policy of a political party or group. Huh. There's got to be a different definition here, though. There's no other definition? I guess a declared policy of a political party or group. Well, no. Would Epic be considered something political? I don't think so. Not in that regard. Yeah, I'm asking the chat. Chat, I'm asking you. Is having to go to a different website considered more definition? Oh, okay, here we go. Shout out to who said that? Ayo, Matrix. Shout out to my boy Matrix. Oh no, not the laugh. I meant the round of applause. Shout out to my boy Matrix. Shout out to my boy Matrix, man, with that. Okay, so a raised level, a raised floor, stage, public speakers, a raised structure behind the side of a railroad, raise a standard. A standard for the hardware of a computer system determining what kind of software can... Yo, it's really a platform. Wait a second. Yo. Hey, yo. Who the fuck added this definition? Wait a second. Hey, yo. Wait a second. Wait. I'm probably not comprehending this right. Hold on. A standard for the hardware of a computer system determining what kinds of software can run on it. A standard for the hardware of a computer. What do they mean by that? A standard for the hardware of a computer system determining what kinds of software can run on it. But that would mean the hardware specific. So a platform, okay, so if I'm understanding this correct, a platform in a computer, in a PC sense, would be like Mac versus PC, right? OS. Yeah, OS. So Mac, yeah, Windows versus Mac. Got you. So then what are they talking about? So then what are they talking about when they say a different platform? What platform? You're playing on PC. What platform? You literally just need to type in a browser, a different browser link, website. So what are you what are people talking about? But this is what people in the gaming community complain about. This is what people complain about. This is what people complain about. like I really tip my hat and take my hat off to developers, because I wouldn't I wouldn't want to deal with this bullshit. Persona, it's like EA Access versus PlayStation Store. Got you. Both on PlayStation. Yes, they are. But it's like, yo, this is what developers have to deal with. People harassing them and bugging them about shit like this. About shit like having to type in a browser to download a launcher to play a game. Hey, yo, I'm good. I'll let the Karens of the gaming community handle that. Because I am good, man. That is insane. No. We will not deal with that. I think that's it. Imagine waiting 20 years just to play Kingdom Hearts on PC. Yo, Scorpio, that's the biggest part of all this. If someone that was a fan of Kingdom Hearts never played the series because they were waiting for it to come to PC, are you really a fan? I'm being so serious. Are you really a fan? Right? Because, for example, people that are a fan of LeBron James, they'll go where he goes. So if LeBron's on the Cavs, oh, okay, I'm a Cavs fan because LeBron's there. If LeBron's on the Lakers, oh, let me get my Laker jersey out because that's where LeBron is. If LeBron's on the Tom Brady, shout out to Tom Brady, just won a Super Bowl, 7 rings. That man is not human. Tom Brady was on Patriots for years. Now he's on the Bucks. Guaranteed them Tom Brady fans are now Buccaneers fans. I'll tell you that. I can guarantee you that. Them Tom Brady fans are definitely Buccaneers fans until Tom Brady leave. Then they're gone. Because they're fans of the player and not the team. Same thing applies here. If you're a fan of Final Fantasy, right, and Final Fantasy can only be played on PlayStation, where are you going? If you're a fan of Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts can only be played on consoles, what are you going to own in addition to? And see, this is the thing. A lot of people, they look at this gaming stuff in black and white, right? And when I say in black and white, I don't mean like the skin color. I'm speaking in terms of abstracts. Like, it's either black or white. It's either in or you're out, right? So it's either all or nothing. There's no in between, right? Because you'll see a lot of people that'll say, I shouldn't have to buy this to play this or to have this or whatever. And it's like, but it's not like if you buy this, you have to get rid of what you prefer. It's in addition to. So it's adding on to the enjoyment that you already get out of gaming, right? So if you have a PC and a PlayStation, right, or a PC and a Switch, a PC and an Xbox, whatever. Although I don't understand why you would have a PC and an Xbox. You're pretty much a dumbass at that point. But I ain't judging. It's in addition to. It's not either or. And I think a lot of people don't get that, right? I think a lot of people think if I buy a PlayStation, that means I won't play my PC no more, or you can't play your PC anymore. No, you just also own a PlayStation so that when there's games that only can be played on a PlayStation, you've got the device there to play the games. That's it. I've got a Switch. I've got a PlayStation. I've got an Xbox. I've got a PC. I've got everything. Why? Just in case. Well, the Xbox is... I got the Xbox as a personal heater during the winter, like a personal heater while I sleep. I turn the Xbox on and turn the vent towards me so I'm warm. But, with the Xbox, Switch, and PC, it's so that I've got all bases covered. I've got an Xbox. I've got a PlayStation for the exclusives, third party and all that other stuff. I've got a Switch for the Mario, Zeldas, and, the Astral Chains and all those other games. And then I've got a PC to play the games on the Xbox games. or whatever game is on only on PC that I might want to try out. I don't get it. Neither one of those devices hinders my enjoyment from the other. But it's weird when these people just think in black and white like this. It's really strange. And again, my preference, that's the thing, my preference is still PlayStation. Always will be. My preference is PlayStation. That's where I prefer to play. But I'm not dealing in a black and white scenario. There is a such thing as in between, ladies and gentlemen. There is a such thing of being able to own more than one game console, own more than one thing, and still find enjoyment. It's weird. It's really weird, right? But listen, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are amazing people, and that is the show. I really do appreciate y'all coming through. Listen, enjoy these games, man. Enjoy gaming. Right now I'm playing Ys 9. I'm alternating between Ys 9 and Destruction All Stars. Yo, I got some really good matches of Destruction All Stars last night. Last night I couldn't really sleep last night. It was like 11:30-ish or so. So I was on Destruction All Stars, right? I was like, yo, let me play some Destruction All Stars. Because I hadn't played it in like a day or two, like in like 2 days or so. So I was like, let me play some Destruction All Stars. And, I'm playing Destruction All Stars. I was, my favorite mode to play when I'm playing by myself is Mayhem. Always will be. And, man, listen. I was dominating. And I'm not exaggerating. Yo, I got the tapes. Excuse me. I got the tapes. I got some matches I'm going to post up on the channel. For y'all to enjoy, right? And I hope y'all watch it. Yo, listen. One thing I know about like the gaming community, and when it comes to like YouTube and like doing podcasts and posting up gameplay, hey, them gameplay numbers be way off. Yo, them gameplay numbers be small, and I'd be like, damn, like nobody want to watch no gameplay. They'd be like, nah, I ain't trying to watch no gameplay Persona. I want to hear you talk about Xbox, about no gameplay, right? But, check, so, watch out for those videos. I'm going to post those up probably tomorrow morning, right? But, listen, shout out to my boy Bari, man. Listen, if you are into fighting games, right, my boy Bari, he did a nice little Millia Rage stream talking about Millia Rage, and he went into, like, some serious detail with Millia Rage. And I don't play Millia from Guilty Gear, but it was good to hear. It was cool to hear him like really like analyze that stuff, right? Especially while I was studying, because I was listening to it while I was studying. So it was like really cool to hear. But man, listen, he's got a nice little Millia Rage stream. Definitely check that out. And then man, he went in this week with Final Fantasy. Definitely check out that Final Fantasy 7 remake news stream that he did as well. Really good streams. So definitely check those out. Right. Then also, man, listen, What's Up PlayStation podcast this Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Listen, man, get us we trying to get to listen, let me zoom in. I want to zoom in. Right? Listen, What's Up PlayStation podcast. I'm putting a link in the chat, right? Whoops channel. For any newcomers here, right? Anyone that may watch this later, make sure y'all go subscribe to What's Up PlayStation podcast or What's Up PlayStation YouTube channel. It's me and my boy Bari. We do a podcast every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. And it's a good podcast, man. We me and Bari, we both are real fans of gaming, real fans of PlayStation. And it really is a PlayStation centric channel and show, right? We don't we save the Xbox talk, and I mean sometimes we bring up Xbox if it's necessary, right, for comparison purposes, right? But it really is a PlayStation centric channel geared towards providing accurate PlayStation news, right? Because, one of the things that me and Bari, we were talking about a long time ago was like, yo, man, we really want to do a podcast that's centered around PlayStation news and gaming topics and things like that coincide with PlayStation, because we've seen there's a lot of misinformation out there, especially when it comes to PlayStation games, and PlayStation news. So me and Bari wanted to create this channel and create this podcast as a one-stop shop for people to get all of their PlayStation news in one place, right? So this is how What's Up PlayStation channel, that's its inception. And so, we're trying to grow. We're trying to get real big out here, pause. But right now, baby steps, we're really trying to get to 1,000 subs, right? So, your Uncle Persona is asking y'all to go over to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. And if you enjoy the content, right? If you enjoy the content, check out a couple of the podcasts. If you enjoy that content, definitely subscribe. If you don't enjoy it, that's fine as well. But just know that if you enjoy me and Bari individually, meaning if you enjoy my content on my channel and you enjoy Bari's content on his channel, there's no reason why you won't enjoy What's Up PlayStation's content on this channel, because it's me and Bari, right? It's our personalities. Bari's very upbeat. I'm very upbeat, very analytical, things like it's our personalities together in one place on this podcast, right? And we keep it real, right? We keep it real, and it's very entertaining. I think so, at least, and I hope you guys do as well. So definitely subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 1K. If we can get to 1,000 before the summer, that would be great. We really would appreciate that. Really, really would. But listen, man, I appreciate all you guys coming through to the channel. If you guys enjoy the content, like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, share the podcast out. And listen, man, this Saturday morning, 11 a.m., What's Up PlayStation podcast. Do not miss it. And yeah, man, round of applause for the people in the chat real quick. Big round of applause to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, man. And we will see you guys next time. Wait till I get all this stuff situated with the sound and all this stuff, man. I promise it's gonna be on point. But y'all be safe, man. Have a great night. Oh, real quick. This weekend, so I bought Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser Fury. Definitely. I'm gonna be streaming that this weekend. I'm gonna give the Switch some love. So I'm gonna stream that this weekend on the channel. So definitely be on the lookout for that stream to come up. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Please be safe. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the rest of the week. Enjoy the weekend. And I'll see you guys next time. We out. Peace.